decided to go for a walk today and tomorrow as well, and of course, as always, there is a problem, because it cannot be smooth. It always have to be a problem somewhere. So the river, which I decided to use as a source of water, not exactly this one here, it's a little stream, but the one which is a few hundred meters away, decided to be a fucking sewage. A few hundred meters away, where I started, there is a sewage works, and they pumping shit into the river, and there is actually a label there, a post with information on it that children should not be let into the water, which for me, in my circumstances right now, means that water is not exactly the best quality. I mean, I've got some carbon and I could probably deal with it, boil the water, filter it. I've got a swear filter with me as well, but it's still a bit dodgy business, so I have to change the plan, and I will not follow this river downstream, and I'm just going to walk deep inside of the woods, and I will try to find a stream like this one and set myself somewhere around it, not far away from it anyway. The idea was to follow the river, catch a fish, see what's going on around, but there is no point. This river is just brown like shit, so change of plans. I just realized that avoiding people will be a big challenge today, and probably tomorrow as well. So, as you can see, there is lots of them around. Game on. It's a quite nice spot in the middle of the woods. Just a grassy area. Somewhere in this direction I heard 2 or 3 kids chopping wood, so they will probably have wild camping as well. So I'm going to move away from them so they will not disguise my position. I will not expose myself, and if shit will hit the fan, I will not be blamed. And as well, I don't see any reason why I should be there around them. So right now I'm trying to find a water source, which is actually difficult here. I'm after a little stream which is marked on the map, but we will see how it's going to look like, because I just have a 3/4 of a tank, 700 milliliters ish of water left, and that's really not enough. I mean, enough to survive, but I would like to have a coffee and then a warm dinner. So cup of tea and before I go to sleep. Let's see what we can find. The level of the ground goes down, so I'm expecting some sort of a water being there, I hope, and we will go from there. Well, I think I found it. Doesn't look very good. There is a water there ish, but it will have to be bowled properly. I will follow this stream a few hundred meters up and we'll see when I'm going to get there. If not, well, could be worse. Till next time. Hi there. It's 18:30. I've set my camp. I'm really ready to start some food. And there it is. Welcome to Camp Green. You can't see it. It's there. Brilliant. I camouflage it with the vegetation so it will be invisible. It's not 100% what I wanted spot wise, but hey, it's not too bad. I'm going to chop some more of leaves and stuff to cushion my bed, and I'll catch up. Right, everything ready. This is my version of Photoshop. So I'm starting here, and hopefully I'll manage to start up. It's not on the current place, so here we go. But have no fear. And off we go. Hopefully tomorrow. I'll do better than that. Disaster. I'm going to boil some water and prepare myself a small cup of coffee. The next thing I will do is going to be boiling water from the not exactly fresh spring, so I can actually use it tomorrow. I have collected about 1 liter. I'm going to filter it first with swear and then I will boil it. So we will see how it will go. As always, smoke in your face. This is how my hideout look like for tonight. Oh god, I'm doing more smoke than is necessary. I'll have to adjust that. Water is going. Coffee is waiting. Oh. I will try to have a dinner as well. Normal one, but I'm ready for anything. I've got some noodles, got some sweets, coffee, mashed potatoes, meat in a can, baked beans, and Ocean 7 biscuits. Leftovers from my trip to Norway and Sweden last month. Plus I've got some brown bread, wholemeal, and apart from the coffee, beans and Ocean 7 meat. The stuff is basically Polish. Those are called Chinese soup. Oh, no, they're not made in Poland. But what I've got as well, it's a top Polish sausage. And you can't beat that. I'll try to have some today from the fire. Some turystyczna. And it's some sort of a like English Canada-based ham, but better, of course. Tasting. I've got mashed potatoes, puree with vegetables in it, and green onion soup. Oh, and that's it basically. Plus the bread, that's all. Tea, coffee, salt, sugar. Ooh, water is boiling. Right on. Ooh, fuck's sake. More. Should not be left. Should not be left. Okay, let's do that again. Right. Ooh. Due to shortages in the water supply, I decided to have a beer. It's Żubr, Polish beer. I'm going to put some light on it right now. Not exactly the best idea to drink an alcohol. when you have a limited water. But hey, just one. I'm going to get some more water tomorrow, and hopefully we'll find a better place. Oh, sausage is nearly ready. Now I have beer. It was lying on the ground for the last hour, so it's cold enough. Slice of bread, sausage, beer, and I'm going to bed. Cool. Time is 22:20, and it's actually time to go to sleep. I had my supper, and it was bloody good. Beer was excellent. There was peace and quiet. I heard some horses walking around, but they are like 60 to 100 meters away. So the fire is gone. There's nothing there. I will probably get up with the sunrise, or I will be woken up by the birds probably. And but I'm prepared for that. I've got some earplugs. Temperature. Temperature. I've got a temperature gauge here. It's showing 18 degrees. I checked on the internet, and it should be about 14 lowest. But anyway, I'm in a sleeping bag, and in the sleeping bag I have a liner. On the top of the sleeping bag there is a beefy back waiting, so I should be fine. And just in emergency there is a space blanket in a corner just to cover. So there is nothing. There is no weather that can stop me. Right, see you in the morning. Day 2, Sunday, 10 o'clock in the morning. It's time for a cup of coffee. I'm going to use my homemade alcohol stove made out of urine. We'll see how it works. I tested it at home, but it's a first field test, so I had to sleep longer than I expected because I had a pretty shit night. Animals have been making noises I have never heard before, and I don't know what sort of bird was that, but it was just annoying, and I couldn't sleep with this shit. Anyway, the bed I made, I didn't stuff it properly with the vegetation, with the grass and the rest of it, so it was pretty uncomfortable, and that had to be amended next time. Put some more effort to it. Right. I will set the camera on the tripod and I will see what we can do with this little stove. If I want to stay longer, I need to get some water. The easiest way would be to go back to a camping site about a mile away from here. There is a tap there. There's a tap with drinking water there that I could just fill in all my bottles, and that would do me for a while. Okay. Should wait a few seconds for it to warm up. So and in the meantime, I'm going to get myself a cup of coffee. Double for the morning. On my way back, I thought I'm going to stop and I'm going to show you my new knife, and well, you'll see in a second. This is it. This little beauty came from TK Maxx. It's called Laser. It have nothing to do with the laser, it's just some sort of a Chinese probably company. But hey, doesn't matter. It's pretty sharp, straight from the packaging. It's got a lock. This is aluminium. This is steel. It's got a belt clip, and the blade is about 3 millimeters thick and about 5 centimeters long, more or less. It's very lightweight, and I reckon it's going to last me ages because the build of it is pretty tough. Only thing I had to do is to take this bolt off, put the drop of the super glue inside and put it back. This little blade, it's very comfortable, and for the little jobs, perfect. It's got this little hole here. I attached some rope to it. Brilliant. Fits into a pocket brilliantly. For 7.5 quid, that's a bargain. I'm on my way back. Weather is not too bad, as you can see. The forecast for afternoon, it's not exactly the same. So I had a good night. Not exactly comfortable, but good. So time to go. few miles to walk, 2 kilometers ish, mile and a half sort of away, if I will not get lost. So stay tuned.